So real quick before the video starts, if you enjoy this video, leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. If you want to join my Discord server or check out my Twitter, both are linked in the description. Anyway, let's get on to Miners Haven Plus, Part 6, I believe. Now, since last time, once again, I've made a little bit of progress. Now, I did a live stream again on Saturday. I'm sure a lot of you were there. Had a pretty good turnout, actually. It went very well. I was pretty happy with it. Got to stream the new update. Got a lot of enchants and stuff, made some pretty good progress. I want to show all of the new stuff that I got during this. Now, first of all, the regular enchants. I've gotten this new thing called the Precursor, which is a pretty strong upgrader, I gotta say. I haven't been using it too much, I haven't messed around with it too much, but I believe it has a Trillions multiplier and it works like the Draydon's Gauntlet. It's relatively cheap to make and it's very good. I also crafted the Void Drive, which works pretty much the same as regular Miners Haven, except I believe it has less time. It also makes a different sound in this. Let's give that a listen. Pretty spooky stuff, I gotta say. And now the Sovereign items that I got. I got a few of these too. These are, I believe, what used to be called advanced enchants. They're like the slightly harder to get, higher tier enchants that you can get. First of all, I got the Infinity device, which is basically just a super true Overlord device. After the nerfs that came, I believe it does 1,000,000 times, which, as far as I'm concerned, is still very, very good. I'm not bothered at all by the fact that this is a 1,000,000 times upgrader. By my standards, that's still really strong. Next, we got the Tree of Life. This thing is a pretty good furnace. I don't know the exact multiplier on it. I'm too lazy to check. It's a good furnace. It's got a tree. It's got some stone. There's some like vines and floaty stuff on it. It's pretty cool. The Deadly Destroyer, which is a very nice blaster. I believe this thing does a 70-some multiplier in that range. The gimmick with it, though, is that it pretty much barely explodes, and it can be very powerful in setups. It is a pretty solid blaster, pretty good enchant item. Probably one of the better ones, I'd say. Has a very big upgrader beam as well. Last of all, I got the Timeless Sakor Might, which is the best furnace that I own currently. I also don't know the exact multiplier on this thing, but I know it's better than the Tree of Life. And that's all that I really care about. That's all of the new stuff that I got since I last saw you guys. Some of you were probably here when I crafted a lot of that. I got all of those on live stream. They also changed this menu now. I think it's a very good improvement. I think it looks very good. And my Rebirth setup is about the same as it was before. All difference is that I have the Void Drive thrown in. I'm also using the Ultimate Tronic now. Void Drive apparently doesn't count as an upgrade, so it works. And then the Ultimate Tronic is a better Cell Furnace than the Anguish, so I'm using it. And that skips me 22 lives still. Now, the reason there's no Data Destroyer in the setup is because I needed the Data Destroyer to craft the Void Drive. And because I'm dumb and I knew I would probably forget, I decided to just craft the Void Drive before I sacrificed. Because there is a very good chance that I just outright forget to make the Void Drive and then end up without it. And since you keep enchants, it's absolutely worth it for me to just make it and then have to skip a few less lives because I don't have the Data Destroyer. I'm sure a lot of people as well are wondering what my opinions on the update that came out are. I know a lot of people are not very happy with it because a lot of their overpowered and good items got nerfed into the ground. A lot of people are not happy about it. Now, in my opinion, I think the update is just fine. I don't have a problem with it. I really think that this update was a-okay. Now, some of the balancing stuff that did happen confuses me a little bit. There's some stuff that didn't get nerfed at all, like this thing didn't get touched. And a few other upgraders like the Devil Shard actually got buffed. There's new stuff added like the Precursor and Precursor, which are super overpowered upgraders. But with stuff like that being added and stuff like the Toe not getting nerfed, I really don't think the other nerfs are all that bad. I think a lot of people are just way overreacting to this update. This game isn't any harder. It's still easy mode. The early game is a little bit harder because Poltergeist and Cursed Demon and stuff got nerfed, but even then, I really don't think it's much worse. Now, there is one thing about this update that I absolutely despise, and it is this map. This map is genuinely awful, and I hate it so much. The old map is so much better. I don't know why they changed it again. This map is just ugly. It's just water everywhere. There's the little tiny island in the middle. You gotta like swim through stuff. It just looks bad. It's annoying to play in. I don't know what they were thinking with this map. I still think overall though that the update was pretty good. Really don't have many complaints or issues with it, other than the map, of course. Alright. And I'm really hoping to just be able to get one more Azure Spore. If I can get another one, that enchant is mine, and apparently it's pretty decent. Unfortunately, right now, with where I'm at, there's really not that much more that I can look for from rebirthing. At this point, this stuff gets a lot less interesting. Rebirthing now, for me, is really just kind of grinding through to get to the point where I can sacrifice. Once I sacrifice, though, new item, gonna be pretty cool. I think I get the Moonstone Excavator on 5th sacrifice, or something like that. Oh yeah, another thing that I didn't mention that you probably noticed, there's now a fast rebirth option as well, which is essentially the same effect as disabling particles in regular Miner's Haven without getting rid of the actual particle effects. But you can see it just instantly yeets my setup so I can load back in real fast. That is also a really nice feature. I'm very happy that that's here too. This game is getting really good with the quality of life stuff that's been coming out. Now, one thing that they did change that's not very quality of life is boxes take a little bit longer now. They're also nerfed so that you don't get nearly as much good stuff from them. This is something that a lot of people have a problem with. I really don't. The boxes used to be completely overpowered, so the fact that you can't literally instantly open them is not a problem to me. Like, if I want to open a lot of boxes, there's 1, there's 2, there's not 3 because of the pop-up. But you get what I'm saying. You understand my point. Come on, Azure Spore. Come on, Azure. Nope. Hopefully I'll still be able to get it, though. I've been getting a lot of particle colliders. It seems like a very common item. Oh, no wonder I'm getting so many of them. It is an advanced reborn with a rarity of 6. Why? Why would it be that common? What are you doing? Another particle collider. I got 2! There was 2 of them. There's another one. God damn it. I don't need 28 of them. That should not be a thing. I got another 2 of them. God damn it. That's all I'm asking for. Oh, not a big deal. Is that really something that I want to do, though? I am excited to get rid of this Big Bang, though, this garbage thing right here. I did actually learn how it works. A couple people commented and clued me in onto how the thing actually functioned. Essentially, it works on every 5th ore or every 10th ore or something like that. Basically, it doesn't process everything, which instantly just makes it useless, regardless of the multiplier. Like, genuinely such a bad furnace, and it's a sacrifice item, too. You would think that for a sacrifice item, they would at least give you a furnace that processes every ore that goes into it. But I guess not. Guess that's a little bit too much to ask for. Whatever, I'll get rid of this piece of junk for an actual useful mine. Oh hey, hit 14,000 by the way. Didn't even notice. Now, under 1,000 lives away from being able to sacrifice again. Oh, this fast rebirthing is very nice. Not having any of the explosion particles, oh, it makes loading so much faster. Because what this game really needed was more speed, more fast. Go, 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 yes, speed. Alright, I didn't get very much cool stuff. That's not an Azure Spore, that's an Enigma Spore. There's so many overpowered items that I'm getting that I can't get the one regular Miner's Haven item that I need. And yet, here we are. Alright, if you'll excuse me guys, I'm going to take a nice sip of water again. Just a friendly reminder to stay hydrated. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting any other enchants before I sacrifice. I'm just gonna have to accept that. Alright, I'm actually gonna go and check the enchants again because there's a chance I might be able to craft a few. Oh, I can actually almost get this thing. All I need is blasters. I could get this thing, actually. I don't know if it's worth getting, but I'm gonna be sacrificing anyway, so might as well. And almost get this thing, of course, if I get the goddamn Azure Spore. I can get this thing, actually. Sure. I don't know if that thing's actually good, but I'm gonna craft it since I can. Alright, so new goal is to get the Wholesome Skull Blaster ripoff. We are now looking for big bad blasters. We need 2 of them. I think I will definitely get that. You know, I might as well test out the new furnace that I got. It might have a special effect, but I'm gonna test it with the testing dropper anyway, and just hope that it works. 521, huh? I'm sure there's some special effect, but that on its own, not good. The Timeless Sakura Falls, or whatever the big purple boy is called, is still my best furnace, so I'm just gonna roll with that thing. I'm also a little bit worried that in these 500 lives I'm not going to get 2 Big Bad Blasters, and then I'm just going to be very sad and cry because I can't even make that enchant. I'm sure I'll get 2 more though. Big Bad Blasters are pretty common. Oh yeah, I got one right there. Yeah, okay. I'll get 1 more almost for sure. That'll be another enchant in the bag. Closing in on collecting all of them. Easy peasy. And I got another 2 particle colliders. How many are we up to now? We have 39 of them. That is what you love to see, ladies and gentlemen. Azure Sport. That's not an Azure Sport. Big Bad Blaster. Nope. Alright, we got another 2 particle colliders though. That's exactly what I'm looking for. See it, you'll love to. Oh, there we go. There's the last Big Bad Blaster we need. Time to go craft. It's a bit of an expensive craft considering you need a Hydra Blaster, but I shouldn't need the shards for anything anytime soon, right? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just gonna yoink. Called the Draconic Energy Bombarder in this game. What on earth? That's a way cooler name. I wonder what it does in this version. $38, huh? That don't seem very good. Freon Forge on steroids. Okay, that doesn't give me a whole lot of information to work off of. Maybe it's like the other one where if ores are on fire, they get an extra multiplier. Eh, whatever, it's another new enchanted to add to the collection. Probably not gonna use it, but I don't care. And now, under 100 lives. We got 2 Big Bad Blasters in 1. We had nothing to worry about in getting them. Alright, 100 lives away from Sacrifice, though. About to be 5th, getting close to Prestige now. All you people who are higher life than me in this game bragging about, oh, I'm actually a higher life than Sky in something. Not for long. I'm coming for you. Once I get to Prestige, we're rolling. Alright, I've got 2 more rebirths. I'm really counting on you to give me an Azure Spore in these last 2 game. That's not an Azure Spore. Alright, this is your last chance, game. This is your last chance to give me what I need. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It didn't happen. Alright, well, you have to go to life 800 to get the reward. Huh, alright. Alright, let's do it. Yo. The Big Bang was destroyed. It is gone. Thank God. I like how my UI is glitched up top now. That's nice. I also have this new thing. I got the Power Shop. That's how you get the Sword God Shrine. That's really nice. I can just go in here and purchase it. I can now craft the Angel's Blessing. That'll be good. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna open boxes and try and get some OP stuff and grind up to 800 so I can show you the reward. I will be back once I get juice. Alright, I have spent some time grinding. I am now up to V791, and I am about to get, I believe, the Moonstone Excavator. I think that's the next thing that I get. This was my setup for the whole time. I got lucky and got an Eclipse Anguish pretty early on. And then I got the Crane. So, yeah, the early game, it's very slightly harder, but this is Miners Haven Plus. Nothing can be too hard in this game, so the early game is still super easy. Alright, here we go. There we go. Oh, you get 3 items for this. I forgot about that. You get the Moonstone Excavator, the Unseen Object, and the Lord's Masterpiece. I believe the only one that's relevant is this thing, so that's all I'm going to look at. Let's see what we got. Perhaps Wordsworth TDD. That thing is actually a little bit nerfed from what I remember. This is worse than the True Overlord Extractor, actually. It's still going to be really good for me right now, since I don't have any other mines. Yeah, that makes me TVG right now. How much does that skip me currently? That skips me 25 at the moment. Yeah, that'll definitely carry me until I get my stuff back. Once I get the True Overlord Extractor, though, this isn't gonna matter. This thing's not very good. Alright, let's look at the other ultimates, I guess. We got the Unseen Object and then the Lord's Masterpiece. I'll grab my testing items for each of them. First, the Furnace, because that'll be easy peasy. The Furnace makes... Ooh, that's actually not terrible. I mean, it's not great. It's not a very useful multiplier. Once I get my enchants back, that's not going to be relevant, I don't think. So it is pretty bad, actually, thinking about it. What about this upgrader? Let's see if this upgrader is decent. The upgrade is decent, I suppose. Oh, does it get worth more? Oh, is it just alternating multipliers? Or is it random multipliers? I don't know. It seems like it's relatively random, but pretty consistent. Alright, so overall, I'd say better than the fourth sacrifice, not by a lot. The third sacrifice is way better than both of these in terms of items. This thing does help early game, though. I will give it that. Once you're able to get to 800, you're going to get carried by this thing up until you get your items back. Alright, well, there we go. That has been Miners Haven Plus Episode 6. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate all the continued support. This game has been killing it lately. Updates for regular Miners Haven are starting to roll around, like this is probably going to come out after the Valentine's Day update drops. Because of this, videos on MH Plus are probably going to slow down. Regular Miners Haven does take precedent over this. If there's stuff going on in regular Miners Haven, I'm going to be playing that. But I'm sure there will be a little bit of downtime still before Reincarnation comes out, so you'll probably get to see a little bit more MH Plus content in the future. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.